Hello everyone, in today's video I thought we'd have a little bit more fun, and this time we have a triple threat. We have all PDWs. The PDW on the left here, this is the MP7. This is a kind of a newcomer, it's kind of a neat one. We have the P90, the RSP P90 from those GoldenEye fans back in the day. It's kind of a weird thing. And of course we have the Gepard sitting over here on the far right. There's a bunch of other PDWs at our disposal here that we can all check out. The Honey Badger is automatically disqualified. If you're not sure why automatically disqualify, allow me to show you. Oh yeah, that's going to be real useful. Yeah, try aiming this thing. Oh yeah, real fun. So I've automatically disqualified that sucker. So what we're going to do is we're going to do my standard scenario. We have ourselves this lovely grill house. We're going to storm it. We have a grenade, we have a key, we have a little adjuster thing. And we'll start by doing it with the MP7. And again, we're not going to do anything special as far as unique ammunitions or anything like that. We're going to keep it pretty fresh here. We will start away from it. Of course, we'll do everything on full auto. Pull out the back there, and we should have a fun time of it. As before, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and spawn in 5 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now when it comes to PDWs or anything that's machine gun pistol, there is a bit of a shortcut that I've learned from playing this game a little while. And that's the fact that when you're using this sucker, you can actually use it like a gun, like I'm holding here, kind of like a handgun, and it makes it very easy to shoot. But that being said, though, let's give this thing a shot. I mean, right now it's like the style. I mean, we'll have to see if it's got like the bolt release and everything. Oops, something happened to the door. Uh-oh, no bolt release.
Hey, what gives?
Whew, that bullet does not stop them. Good size magazine. Oh, good. It does have a bolt release. All right, let's move. So far, so good. Next. Oh my God, it takes so many bullets. This is much easier with the M16 and the AK-47. Why is there always a guy there? I don't think that worked. If you shoot it like a handgun, it's not bad. Oop, threw a grenade at me. Okay, so so far we're doing all right. I mean, this thing, it certainly kills them when you hit them enough. It's a little awkward to aim. In the reload, I love how it's got the bolt release, so it makes it super quick to do those little kind of snap last second reloads. He was looking at me in the wrong direction. You, sir, died. What are we doing in here? Looking pretty good. All right, let's go back around the front, and we'll try this thing out. So far, not bad. I'm going to try holding it properly this time. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so I can't do that. Like, it's the wrong angle. It's like holding it like this is the best way to describe it. What do you want to film? Whoa! Love stuff like that. Oh my God, no. I will stick to a regular two-handed in this sucker. All right, let's get this door open.
Over there.
Drop that right there. Excuse me, I'll be right back. All right, that should do it. Clear so far. Trailers.
What?
How you doing?
Huh? Huh? What?
I wish I could just throw a grenade up there. This would make this much simpler. Ready? Oh, nobody. It's not working.
Let's check this out.
What am I supposed? It's not working. Holy crap!
Let's check this out. Hey, what's that?
Down you go. What? Shoot. Okay. I was not expecting that. You just threw a grenade at me. Okay, we have a serious lack of penetration power with this thing. Let's try it against the door. It works. All right. All right, let's make our way around back. That was work. So thoughts on this thing? I love shooting it like this. Like this is real easy to do. Like no problem. Like I could shoot like this all afternoon. I love the fact the clip comes out with a button. Put that in, click it. You're ready to rock and keep shooting. Which is like I said, I really like the way this works. I'm glad that they set it up in this fashion. It's too bad I can't pull this thing. Holding it like this is it. I can't do it. Look. See, it does not work. All right, so I don't really have an 8-hour 10 or anything like that, but there's the MP7. Next up, we're going to take out the P90, and oh boy, that's going to be work. All right, now we're going to take a look at the P90. Now, the P90, like I said, I think GoldenEye. This is a funky looking gun. Oh, Rush B, I love that. Just looking at it initially, you can see how the thing has this really funky magazine that you push the little thing goes bang. There's no special features on this thing whatsoever. I mean, you get this little thing in the back, which probably you think something would go up inside of it. The safety switch is this little dude right there, and this is the handle. This is how you're supposed to hold this thing. I'm not going to hold it like that. I believe, again, I'm not an expert on these things. This shoots a 5.7, like a 5.7 millimeter round. So it's this little teeny tiny thing, a little smaller than a 9, but it's got great penetration and it's very high speed, as I recall. So let's go ahead and set up the bad guys real fast. Clear everybody out in case there's any stragglers. Let's go ahead and set them up. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be plenty for me to get shot at by. And let's get to it. Come on. Interactions are not the strong suit in this game. Okay. I really wish I had a sight or something on this thing. I should do a whole video dedicated to gun sights. Let's do it. Ready, begin. Be right with you. Oh my gosh. This is not good. I think they got me on the run here.
What's going on over here?
Holy crap. I don't normally complain about firearms, but this is tough. Okay, I might die before I finish this one. I see you. I don't have physics reload on where like you have to stick it in properly, and thank God I don't, because I would never be able to do this. Down you go. Okay, this thing is very, 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 very difficult to aim. That did it. There's always a guy up there. I wonder if any of those bullets actually penetrated. Penetration. Whoa, he threw a real grenade. Are they just shooting at the smoke? Remember, this bullet does not kill anything.
See you all tomorrow.
And the reload takes forever. That was unnecessary war crimes, but I felt it was necessary. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. I mean, one thing I really like about it is it does have a pretty good rate of fire, and it's very easy to control, but you can't aim it. Anybody over here that I missed? Nope. And the bullet just just doesn't work. It's like, and just nope. I mean, I can literally one-hand this thing like a handgun. I appreciate that part about it. And the reload is quick if you have physics floating off. And I'm sure it's not too bad otherwise. Whoops, not that time.
Yeah, time to take Let's check this out. What on earth?
What am I supposed to do with these two guys? Okay, not a fan of this gun. I think with better ammunition, we could probably make this work. But as is, just on its own, like if you just stop living. If you're just like walking down the street and you need a PDW, this would probably not be the first gun I pick up. It's like if you try to do this with it, like no. I do like the magazine. I will give you that. It is a pretty, but in the normal game, like if you don't see how I can build a gun like this, you have to actually get between these things with really steady hands and go like that and go click in order to actually use it normally, which I don't necessarily know that I could do. So as far as my winners goes, like I'm sure this with like a good sight and like a flash suppressor and all that other stuff and like a laser and some armor piercing rounds isn't bad. But as is, this is tough to use, and I'm not the biggest fan. And again, I could do one of those kind of things, I'm sure, and get away with it. Maybe hold them like this so you get to it once. I don't know. It's going into the bin. So our next gun that we're going to take a look at is going to be a little different. It's this guy. This is a Gepard. This is a Russian design. You can actually see it's got the Russian-style rails on the side, and most annoyingly, it's got the Russian-style safety selector here that blocks the bolt if you're supposed to be on safe. Magazine goes up through the bottom here. It's kind of cute. It does have a magazine release, which is going to help save us a little. Ooh, and haven't played Alex in a while, so I got it from me. It does have that, so that's good news. I don't think it's kind of a bolt release. At the very least, I don't know where the actual button for it would be, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Gotta love this little hee. This is going to be tough to use. Let's give it a try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spawn in the usual 30 bad guys. I'll make sure everything's nice and reset, so we're being nice and fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Let's put that away. Let's grab the Gepard and let's do it to it. I just feel like I have to turn that in the wrong direction. Ooh, you gonna let me out? Come on. Watch as I fight the door instead of the bad guys. Come on. Okay. Here. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Oh, I like the sight. That's nice. Alrighty then. Let's see what happens when I pull the trigger. Huh. I really expected there to be somebody there. Nothing happens. I have to take it out safe. Oh, good rate of fire. Whoa! What the? But how is he shooting at me? This has a kind of a putt to it. It's a little weird. Okay, so I'm making my point, but it doesn't seem to be working terribly well here. And that reload is glacial. I like how I shot a thing in the wall that was basically in the shape of a hot dog. I believe they killed themselves with their own grenade that time. Huh? I'm shooting at the back here. There it is. Over there. Oh my god, I force a habit. All right, let's go. Whoop. If I don't get stuck in the wall here. Holy crap. I need to fall back. Okay, this is tough to use. It's not like impossible to use. It's just like what's over there? Oh my gosh! What's that? What's over there? Okay, that worked. Ah! Holy crap! Oh my! This is getting serious. This is ah! Ouch! Oh! Gives you a good idea how much I like this thing so far. All right, that sucked. I got murder rated pretty good. It just didn't. Yeah, those were bad tactics on my part, but like. At the same token, let's head back up there and finish getting killed. Or did everybody get reset? I think everybody got reset. You guys are all losers. Okay, so closing thoughts here. So the last one we took a look at was the Gepard. I didn't even survive the engagement, as you can see there. The problem there, I need a thinking grenade real fast. The problem with this thing is it was difficult to aim. The magazine wasn't huge. The penetrating power was not great. This whole safety, ooh, I might need that again in a minute. This whole selector thing here was like fun. There's no bolt release on it. It had a lot of kick. Like if I grab it from the front, it's definitely the easiest gun to kind of shoulder here. If I do one of these things, I could probably do some precision fire. Not bad in that sense. And I did appreciate the fact that it had the clip release, but I can't go click and just keep going. I got to come up. Was that me? Yeah, it was me. You can't just click the button. So let's go ahead and take a look back over here and put that back in my pocket real fast. Press back. So we took a look at the MP7, we took a look at the P90, and we also took a look at our lovely little Gepard here. We skipped the QC9. We just skipped a couple of these other ones. Like I told you, Honey Badger is disqualified for irritation. And of course, you have this guy from Half-Life, which is just sort of entertaining because, when I think of, dangerous weapons, I think of things that, have the ability to shoot grenades off the front of them or something like that. Oh, I like the sight, though. That's nice. All right, so closing thoughts. So between the three, my least favorite of the whole set would probably go to the Gepard. The reason this one's the weakest, in my opinion, is, yes, it did have the quick release, so you could just pop that thing out really, really fast. I'll hold it again. You can pop it out real quick. You could slap it in. It didn't have the bolt release, which made it a little slow. The recoil on this thing was definitely probably the worst of the group. It was a little difficult, and the penetration was just... It's garbage. It's a 9mm bullet. What do you expect? I mean, these are PDWs, so whatever. Didn't go in the bin. Okay, so our next weapon we took a look at, of course, we took a look at the P90. Let's grab one of these real fast. This could be cool. This magazine was excellent. I really appreciated it. It was pretty easy to get them in there. It did not have the bolt release, which is kind of a bummer. Excuse me. But it was relatively easy to reload. It was also ambidextrous to reload, so if you get it on one side, you can come over here and click it. Simple to use. Not a lot of recoil, but this was kind of annoying because it didn't come with its own sight, so it was a little difficult. This is definitely something that needs to be customized and kind of played with a little bit. The final one was, of course, the MP7. This is my favorite of the group. This was very easy to shoot. Not only could you aim it very, very easily, kind of looking down the sights, the recoil was incredibly acceptable. Now, the penetration, whatever this funky 4.6 by 30, whatever this round is, it must be a really, really long round. Let's go get one real fast. So, if you take a look at it, these are pretty big bullets. That not big bullets, they're very, very, very long bullets. If you grab the one off the P90, let's grab that real fast. Again, I'm not a gun guy. So if you compare the bullets, this is the 5.7, this is the 4.6. They look extremely, extremely similar. But like I said, this thing's just got a little bit more cartridge to it. Hopefully you can see the difference there, which I think improved it. Now, when we came and take a look at the Gepard, look at the difference of the bullet on this thing. See what I mean? So this bullet, you can definitely tell, first of all, that's not any special AP round or anything like that. It is definitely a wider bullet, whereas this one is a much better penetrating bullet. So these two, between the P90 and I think the MP7 is kind of my favorite here. Does this work? No, it shouldn't work that way. It's definitely going to be my preferred weapon for PDW purposes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jack this thing up to 11 and take it for another spin. All right. Now, this is what I mean when I think of 11. So we got ourselves a laser sight. We have my favorite of all the red dot sights. This is the elevated red dot sight. I like this one because my default kind of aiming position always puts me up a little high. I have a Rift controller, so when you use it, everything needs to be tilted like this to use it reliably. I've also got a big old muzzle brake on the front, and I've swapped out the ammunition. Whoop, don't need that one anymore. With this stuff, which has these little teeny tiny, basically incendiary devices built on board, which I think is great. I can do one of those things, slap that in there, and keep going. I mean, look at how easy this is to shoot. It's great. All right, let's do it. So we're going to go ahead and set up a bunch of baddies, and then we're going to go I'll do this. This time I'll use a little explosives to help me out. I will go ahead and set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what happens when you gussy one of these things up. I cherried up my MP7 here. Like I said, this is my winner as far as the PDWs goes. I look forward to trying out some machine guns and bolt action rifles and stuff like that. So anyway, let's see if it's any good. Oh man, with tracers, it's so easy to shoot. I think I slowed my computer down for a second there. Somebody's shooting at me. I see you. God, that's easy to shoot. Anybody alive? Oh, it goes right through their armor. Like a good armor-piercing bullet. I don't think he expected me to go surprise. Whoop, that was stupid. Oh, this thing's so easy to shoot. Oh! Wow! Oh man, it goes right through them too. No recoil. I love how they can see through the doors, but I can't. This thing's lethal. Holy smokes! This is the AP incendiary ammunition. I'd be amazed if that did anything productive, but it felt good. Anybody up here? I heard you. Down you go. Whoa! Bad time for that. I think I have a lot of bad guys on fire. It's actually affecting my frame rate here. I know this game could lag. Look at that! I can just shoot it like boo, 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 boo. That's great. Oh man, this thing's like, boop. Excuse me. I didn't mean to inconvenience you there. I'll be right with you. Be right with you. There you are. Nope, you're dead too. Anybody else? Nope. Basically, it's a handgun. It's a handgun that kills people like instantly. All right, so far so good. Let's go down to the basement. See, they removed that door for me. This is sweet. I can work with this all afternoon. Anybody? Check. Nice. This is definitely my winner here. I didn't know that guy was in there. All right, so hopefully everybody enjoyed this video. This is definitely this kind of like I'm just look at this. It's just boop, right in there like that. Like this thing is great. You can like I can do one of these if I need to. The bullets have a penetration. Like all the bullets I just fired, I believe every single one of those went through. Yeah, every single one of those bullets went through the wall. I mean, if you got somebody like that, you can do one of these things. See how like I'm hitting? I bet I could go like this, go through that wall and hit that back wall. This is sweet. The only thing we need left to try it is, give it a spin at the sniper range or something like that and see if it's still that good. But that is for another day. Other than that, enjoy. All right, I'm actually a lefty, not a righty. All right, here we go. Count it.